Now let us solve some questions on r cos theta plus alpha and r sin theta plus minus alpha forms. It says that we have to express root 3 sin theta minus cos theta in the form of r sin theta minus alpha, where r is positive greater than 0 and alpha should be between 0 to 90 degrees. So as I said that this is written in the form of a sin theta minus b cos theta form, right? So this value of a and b you can use in r. So the value of r is just the a square plus b square square root. Here we have value of a is root 3, value of b is not minus 1 you will use because it is asking in terms of, since it is minus, so r sin theta minus alpha. If it is plus, then it will ask for r sin theta plus alpha. Or if it is minus and you have to represent in cos form, so minus will be in r cos theta plus form, right? So for cos theta minus alpha, if you expand this, you will get a positive sign, right? In the compound angle formula, if it is negative in case of cos, in the expansion it will be positive and vice versa, right? But in sine it goes hand in hand. If it is negative here, it will be negative here, right? So automatically it will come in the formula of sine theta minus alpha. So there is no need to use the value of b as minus 1, right? This is my point. So value of b is just 1, okay? So value of r is a square plus b square, means root 3 square plus 1 square under root. So 3 plus 1 is 4 and under root of 4 is 2. So value of r here is 2, and also you can find out the value of alpha, which is tan inverse b by a, so 1 by root 3, which is pi by 6, 30 degrees. Okay, so now this expression root 3 sine theta minus cos theta, it is represented as value of r is 2, so 2 sine theta minus pi by 6. Okay, just a 2-line answer. 2 or 3 calculations you have to do and just write down. Then we have to state the maximum and minimum values of root 3 sine theta minus cos theta. What will the maximum minimum value means? Maximum and minimum value of this is equal to maximum and minimum value of 2 sine theta minus pi by 6, because this expression is written in this form. So maximum of this will correspond to maximum of this. Now maximum of this will be dependent on the maximum value of sine theta minus pi by 6. As this 2 is just a constant, so it won't affect the maximum and minimum values anyways. Okay, it is independent of the variable. Variable here is theta, right? So this maxima will depend on maximum value of sine theta minus pi by 6, and whatever is the angle in sine or cos, the maximum value of sine and cos both will have the maximum value as plus 1 and minimum value as minus 1, right? So whatever goes inside the bracket, whatever goes inside these angles, maximum value this sine can generate is just plus 1, and since this is plus 1, so maximum value of this expression is 2. Similarly, minimum value is minus 2. So you can write this as maximum value is plus 2 and minimum value is minus 2. Okay, then in the third part we have to sketch the graph of this. Again, sketching this graph means sketching the graph of 2 sine theta minus pi by 6. This I think we have already done in AS levels. Suppose these are your coordinate axes. This is y, this is x, right? Since now you have an expression of 2 sine theta minus pi by 6, so maximum value here it says it is plus 2. So this graph will lie between plus 2 and minus 2. One thing is this is plus 2, this is minus 2, and then there is a phase shift of pi by 6, right? It is just a transformation of the curve, that if it is fx minus a, so curve will shift towards right, means your right. If I'm talking in camera, your right, okay, my right in this direction. So curve will shift towards right by pi by 6. or you may shift the axis pi by 6 towards left. Okay, so I will write in this place, instead of 0, I will write this value as minus pi by 6. Okay, this value as minus pi by 6, right? No, I think there is some mistake here, not this value. Yes, you may write, but at x equal to, let us say, 0, value of sine is minus 2. Okay, so graph, let us shift the graph to pi by 6. There is no need to shift the axis towards left. Okay, so graph basically will start from theta equal to 0 with a value of sine minus pi by 6 is uh, minus half, and 2 into minus half is minus 1. So basically this value is minus 1. Okay, it will rise to plus 2, it goes down to minus 2 like this, and again it will move like this. Okay, similarly in the negative part it will move like this. Okay, and this value, instead of 0, it is pi by 6. Okay, this value is 90 plus pi by 6 means 120 degrees. So I can write this in degrees and so on, right? This value will be, this is 2 pi, so this is 2 pi plus pi by 6 means it is 13 pi by 6. Okay, and so on. So this is the graph of your function. Fine. And the last part, it is asking for, we have to solve the equation root 3 sine theta minus cos theta equal to 1. It means it is asking for, let us solve this in the next page, that we have to solve 2 sine theta minus pi by 6 is equal to 1, where theta lies between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so just solve this equation. Sine of theta minus pi by 6 is half. That means you will get two values for sine. One is that theta minus pi by 6. Now this is your whole angle. Okay, consider this theta minus pi by 6 as another angle, let us say alpha or beta. Right, so value of theta minus pi by 6 will be 60 degrees, sorry, 30 degrees in the first quadrant, and 180 minus 30 means 150 degrees in the second quadrant. So theta minus pi by 6 is your 30 degrees pi by 6, and theta minus pi by 6 is 5 minus pi by 6, which is 5 pi by 6. Okay, so final value of theta will be 2 pi by 6 means pi by 3, and this is 5 pi by 6 plus pi by 6 is just pi. Okay, so these are the two possible values that you will get between 0 to 2 pi. You can try for another value also, that if you say, let us say theta minus pi by 6 is 2 pi plus pi by 6. Okay, so this will be greater than 2 pi, so you can't get this value. Okay, so solution is just this. Fine. Likewise, let us say see another example, example 9. Again we have to express 5 sin x plus 12 cos x. Let us do quickly this, that value of a is 5, value of b is 12, and we have to express this in just sine form. So value of r will be 5 square plus 12 square under root, which is 13. Okay, 5 square plus 12 square under root is 169, so this is 13, and value of alpha will be tan inverse 12 by 5. Okay, B part says that we have an expression, find the maximum and minimum values of fx, where fx is this. So if fx is defined like this, that it is 30 upon 5 sin x plus 12 cos x, I can write this expression using our A part, that I have represented this using this value of r and alpha like this, that this is 13 sine x plus whatever is the value of theta. Okay, I don't care. And this is plus 17, because angle does not affect the maximum value of sine or cos curve. Okay, I know that maximum value of sine will be plus 1, right? So I'm not writing the value of here theta. This is not alpha, this is theta. Okay, so it is asking for the maximum value of fx. Now in any fraction, maximum value of the fraction will be when denominator is minimum. Okay, so I can write this as that fx is maximum means denominator is minimum, and vice versa, that fx will attain a minimum value if your denominator is your maximum value, attains the maximum value. Okay, so if I'm asking for the maximum value of fx, that means I have to look for the minimum value of sine this denominator. Now minimum value of this denominator will be dependent on the minimum value of sine, because 17 is constant, it does not affect the minimum or maximum value, and similarly 13 and all this 30, all these are constant. So maximum or minimum value of fx depends upon maximum and minimum values of sine. So if this is maximum, my denominator will be maximum, and hence fx will be minimum, right? So if sin x is minimum, which is -1, so fx maximum will be 30 upon, this is -13 plus 17, which is 4. So 30 by 4 is 7.5. This is the maximum value. Similarly, fx minimum will be obtained if denominator is maximum. That means sin x plus theta is maximum, which is just +1. So 30 upon 13 into 1 plus 17, it is again 30. So 30 upon 30 is just 1. So minimum value of fx is 1, maximum value is 7.5. Right? And then state also the values of x in the range 0 to 360 degree at which these maximum or minimum values occur. Right? Now in this case, that basically what we have to do is we have to find out the values of x. Right? As I know that value of theta is tan inverse 12 by 5, whatever is the value of this. Maximum and minimum means for fx maxima, it attains the maximum value when sine is minimum. When sine is minimum, that means when sine x plus theta is minimum, means it is -1, right? When it is -1, and when it is -1, it is minimum at -π/2, right? It is minimum at -π/2. And you can see the range of x values also, right? -π/2 means at 3π/2 or 270 degrees, right? So this x plus theta will be actually 270 degrees. So x is 270 minus tan inverse, as the value of theta is tan inverse 12 by 5. Okay, and again in the third quadrant also, not in the third quadrant, yes, means between 0 to 360 degrees, sine is -1 at only one value, which is 270 degrees. Okay, so at x equal to 270 minus tan inverse 12 by 5, sine remains minimum, that means fx is maximum. And vice versa you can do for minimum value of fx when sine x is maximum, when sine x is +1, that means when x plus theta is 90 degrees, or x is 90 minus tan inverse 12 by 5. Okay, so these will be the solutions of x where the maximum and minimum value of fx occurs. Thank you. So here our unit, which is trigonometry, it comes into an end. Let us see you in the next video. I will come up with the next lecture series. I think the next chapter is differentiation, right? Till then, goodbye, take care, bye bye, see you again.